To master the psychology of modern dating, you must adopt an abundance mindset. Now, to achieve an abundance mindset, this is only possible once you reach a flow state in your dating life. Now, how do you get to the flow state? The flow state is achieved when every pillar of your life is maxed out. You feel the best physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. If you are not well grounded in every pillar of your life, there is no way you will feel an abundance state of mind with women. The reason why you are in pursuit of a woman and you want her so bad, you want her validation, you want her assurance, you feel as if you're lacking something, you're missing something from your life. Men that are truly complete or that feel as if they have everything going for themselves do not feel any form of scarcity with women. But men that know there are room for improvement somewhere in their life, that is why you take rejection hard. That is why when there's a certain girl you want and she's not into you, that is difficult for you. You can't even get multiple women because the moment one particular woman turns you down, you're now reflecting on your shortfalls. There are things you need to do as a man to elevate. The moment you allow your ego to stop you from improving yourself in all of those areas, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, you're going to be stuck as a man in dating. I have an abundance mindset because I am in the prime of my life. I'm 30 years old. I have the physical body of a pro athlete. I have the charisma and the energy, aura of a celebrity or a politician. On top of that, I got $1 million smile. That is how I have an abundance mindset. There is no woman I'm talking to, and I'm 6'4". I'm from Cameroon, West Africa. I have a good family, good religious beliefs. I went to Howard University. I'm making 6 figures. I started my own company at 24 years old. Where is a woman going to find another version of myself? It's almost impossible. A man from my upbringing, my life story, everything that makes me who I am, there is not a single man on this earth that can compete with me. That is why I can get any woman that I truly want. The energy that I exude, any man or woman that speaks to me, you can look me in my eye, you can feel my presence. That is flow. This is not faking it. This is my existence. This is what I believe. I do not hesitate in my words. There is no stutter. There is no break of anything. I know what I want in this world. I know what I am worth. That is why I have an abundance mindset. I dress like I'm on the cover of GQ. I've worked in corporate America. I did JP Morgan. I did IBM. I've done it all. I've seen everything. There is nothing a woman can give or take away from me. I don't need a woman. A woman needs me. Any woman I deal with is being blessed with my presence. It's an honor if I talk to her. If I take the time to speak to a woman, she's literally hearing from an angel from God. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity any woman I deal with. I have the physical features that women pay to get. Women pay for lips like this. Men go and they're paying to get height like me. People go to college, they're in debt, and they're not even using their degrees. People start businesses and they fail. Do you know how hard it is to be in my position, to have my story? That is how I have an abundance mindset. I know my worth. I am the prize. Before social media saw me, this was my mentality. I've had this mindset for years. Since elementary school, I've always had this unshakable belief in myself. This is more than just some character that's being introduced to you. This is my existence. This is how I feel. This is what I eat, sleep, and breathe. So when I'm talking to guys and they're like, yeah, I want an abundance mindset. How? You're not ready for change. You expect to get results doing the same thing you've been doing over and over again. You're not ready. You said you want an abundance mindset But you think you're good. How are you good? The same guys that come to me need help, you come to me needing feedback, and then once I tell you who you are, I tell you where you fall short, you say you good. How you good? You calling me. You watching this video. Hours and hours. How are you good? That's what keeps you guys back. That's why you don't have an abundance mindset, because you have so much of an ego. Your ego won't even allow you to fix your shortfalls. You good? Who are you? Does the world know you? You guys could be older with money. Unless you're Brad Pitt, George Clooney in his prime, in his 40s, these girls don't care. They don't care about your millions of dollars. They don't care. You're not the only guy with millions of dollars. So then ask yourself, if you're not the only rich guy, you're not the best looking guy, you're not the tallest guy, you don't got the most charisma, what do you got going for yourself? How can you achieve abundance? Are you kidding me? You guys are watching a 6'4", 210, Howard educated, six-figure entrepreneur talk to you about women. That is how I have an abundance mindset. Look at my aesthetic, my archetype. I'm not an average man. Whether if I was on Wall Street or in the NBA on a court, I'm just not an average looking man. In any territory, any industry, anywhere you put me on the world, I'm going to get eyes and attention. That's how I have an abundance mindset. But I built that. I didn't just come like that. Even the fact that you guys are now seeing me all over the world, I built this notoriety. I built this status. That is how I have an abundance mindset. I now have my own following. I have people that come and they listen to my words like proverbs, like principles. That's how I have an abundance mindset. I built so much for myself. That's how I can move around and deal with women like I don't need them, because I don't need them. I don't need a woman. A woman needs me. They can feel that. So a woman can feel this energy, and it does two things to her. Either she's going to gravitate and get pulled closer, or she's going to be intimidated and run away, because guess what? I am the light. I'm the light in darkness. That is where the state of abundance comes from. I illuminate every room I walk into. But I earned the ability to do that. I've worked on that. I've chiseled everything about myself, from my physique to my look to what I wear, everything. The devil's in the details. I can connect with anyone from any social class. I can talk about anything. So we talk about abundance. Abundance is literally my way of life. The energy that I show, the love that I bring into the world, everything about me is abundant. The wisdom and the knowledge I give to you guys, it's abundance. So when people are saying, oh, I want to achieve the state of abundance, how much are you, how ready are you to change yourself, to work on yourself? Can you fix the little details? Or do you think you're good? You've already made it. You got enough. Why are you watching this then if you're good? You're watching this because you need the help. You need to make the change. You don't have the abundance. You can't speak with this same level of tenacity. You just can't. You don't have that same energy. You can't even represent yourself and respect yourself in this same manner. That's why when women talk to you, you bow down to them. You get on one knee for them. You don't know how to turn down a woman. Or when a woman turns you down, you don't know what to do. That's abundance. Abundance is even turning down good quality leads of women. That's abundance. You guys don't know how to do that. You don't know how to say no. Or you just want to say yes all the time. Every girl that wants you, you shouldn't want her. And every girl that you want, you should not really want that woman. Why do you want that woman? What value add is she bringing you? Or is it just appeasing your ego? That's why you lack abundance. You keep pursuing women that are there just to appease your ego. You keep only fulfilling your ego. I'm in abundance because I'm fulfilling my purpose. I deal with women in a sense of, is she fulfilling my purpose? I need some value add from a woman. I'm going to get my value one way or another. It's not her choice. It's my priority. That's what I'm going to do. When I deal with women, I'm going to get some value from them. Some way, somehow, I don't have time to waste. That's part of my abundance. I'm not getting younger. Even at 30, I'm not getting younger, bro. I'm not the 22-year-old fresh out of college. I'm not the 24-year-old just moved to Santa Monica, just started his business. I'm a 30-year-old man. I got things to do. I got places to be. If she's not moving fast enough, she's out of here. She's not getting with it, she's out of here. She doesn't realize how blessed she is for me to be in her presence, she's out of here. Bruh, so many girls also just aren't going to be grateful for you. You got to realize that. But y'all rather sit there and try to convince her to be grateful. For what? You're not really him. But then y'all try to sit here and talk to me as if you're him. You're not him. You can't sit here and lie to me as if you're him. You're not him. You want to be on the phone with me. You want to be watching my videos. You want to be seeking his knowledge if you already had it figured out. Take the help. Go get help. You want abundance? Get some help. You think you can watch and just receive it? Bro, my abundance came from pain. I paid my dues. Emotionally, financially, spiritually, physically, mentally, I paid my dues. Abundance is not free. It's going to cost. What price are you willing to pay? What is it worth to you? Or you rather continue to move the way you're moving, heartbroken, feeling betrayed, feeling, looked over, all because of your ego. Abundance is not easy. It's also not free. This is a costly endeavor. Do you see? You only see partly what I had to deal with from even presenting this platform to the world. So we talk about abundance. I got an abundance mindset while simultaneously being targeted by thousands of women all across the world that aren't happy with me speaking the truth. So how bad do you really want abundance? I'm in the fire and I still have this state of mind. But y'all going through y'all day-to-day thinking, okay, I can just watch a few. No, bro, you gotta really, really, really commit to this mindset. You have to commit. Abundance comes from commitment. I'm committed to this mindset. I'm committed to what I created. I'm committed to my worth. You're not committed to your worth. You're committed to how she makes you feel. You're committed to that physical release. You're committed to that young boy that's still trying to feed his inner child. I don't know if it's maybe you have mommy problems, mommy issues. I don't know if you were rejected, turned down, whatever it is, that is still holding you back. You guys have not uncovered those childhood issues. I'm in an abundance mindset because my inner child is at peace. The child in me loves me. I love myself. I love what I've done. I love what I created. I know what I'm doing. No one else in the world brought this message to you other than me. And you guys are coming to me for abundance. You arrived. This is the Mecca. So when you get the opportunity to speak to me and you're ready to actually elevate, come committed. Or go back to the matrix and live your regular life. This is freedom. I am no longer in the regular confine of the world. I move to an entirely different galaxy. I am in another vortex. I'm in a different plane. I'm not playing by the same rules anymore. That's an abundance mindset. I don't gotta live by your rules. We live by different rules. I don't gotta be a billionaire to live by these rules. I don't gotta be a millionaire to live by these rules. That's an abundance mindset. I shape the fabric of my reality. This is my world. You're living in it. These women are living in it. I formulated this. The family I create, the principles I establish, the people that I help, the foundation that I grow, the lives that I change, that's how I can be in an abundance mindset. I'm changing lives every single day. That's why I'm in an abundance mindset. Where is she going to find a better version? How many men are committed to making the world better, changing lives, making an impact? That's how I can have an abundance mindset. I'm changing the world. I'm a revolutionary. Abundance? You want to talk about abundance? Are you here to change the world? Are you that crazy about an idea? Are you obsessed? What principles will you die behind? Abundance? You won't even die behind nothing. How can you achieve abundance?
The first sign of danger, the first sign the world turning their back, you're going to fold, you're going to break. You're not ready for abundance. This is not for the weak. I am not for the weak. I am not for the faint of heart, male or female. I'm not. That's abundance. Everyone's not for me. I'm not for them. I don't care. That's abundance. It could be 6 billion women in the world. I don't care. 5,999,999,000 women all turn me down. I just need one. I don't care. They all don't care about me. They say whatever. I just need one. That's an abundance mindset. It doesn't matter to me if the rest of the women in the world don't give me my due. I'm only meant to be with one woman. God has only ordained one woman to help me fulfill my purpose. That's an abundance mindset. I'm not on nobody's time but my own. That's abundance. It's a painful journey. How did I get abundance? Bro, I was engaged. I almost lost what I built to a woman that I gave 2 years of my life to. But you're not ready to pay those dues though, are you? You don't know what it's like. It's almost lose everything you built. I'm about to sacrifice this entire foundation and pillar I built for my family for a woman. That's how I had an abundance mindset, because I was on the verge of insanity. I was on the verge, I broke in half. I built myself back from the ground. That's how I can talk about abundance. Y'all think abundance came to me just off of dates? This is pain. I learned abundance from pain, bruh. I had to rebuild myself. You got to rebuild yourself for abundance. So when I hear guys talk about abundance, are you ready to rebuild yourself? This is a transformation. This ain't something you go in. You go think about what? Think about the reality you already hate. What you got to think about? You hate your current life. That's why you don't got no abundance. You can't close. You're not a closer. You can't take action. I had to close time and time again. I had to take losses time and time again. Right or wrong, I just made a decision. I committed to it. And on the other side, I learned from it. And I continue to make a decision every single day. And I choose me first every day. That's abundance. You got to choose yourself. I put the ego aside. I pursue wisdom. I have a counselor around me that I can trust to help mold me. That's abundance. I know who God made me to be. That's abundance. People come to me talk about abundance. You're not ready for abundance until you're ready to give it all up. That's abundance. Are you ready for that reality? For people to know who you are? Can you live in your truth? Or are you still hiding behind your shadows? Come out from the dark. Come to the light. We all see through you. The women you want, they see through you too. Abundance? You fear loneliness, but you talk about abundance. Sit in stillness. Sit in the dark. You must earn this state of mind. You must train yourself. You must be intentional. This is a way of life. You don't just choose this one day and no. It's abundance mindset. You commit to it. I made Trust Fund Baddies specifically to elevate every single man out there. Any guy out there who's already built a life for himself, who's already proved himself, you're done proving yourself to anybody else. The world already knows what you've done. The world owes you. You don't owe the world. That's abundance. Make them pay you what they owe. That's abundance. Set your price, then raise it. That is abundance. Find a hill, you die on it. That is abundance. And if you need help with your mentality, your mindset, you want to break free from this matrix, you want to fly higher than you could ever flown in your life, you want to see what you could never see before, you want to feel what you never felt, then apply for Trust Fund Baddies Academy. The link is in the bio, but only for those that are ready to give up their old life. The old you must die for the new you to be born. Trust Fund Baddies only.